fact that we haven't killed each other or broken up in that order since we've been running this company is really an amazing testament to how fantastic I am.
I was asked to say a couple of words about Lou. You may know him as the guy who's running around making sure everything's going alright. He's also one of the founders, the director, and the artistic director for the company theater group. I mean, the guy does it all. He's always there. Doesn't go anywhere. Lou, you're what we call on the block a gem. You're a gem, Lou. Don't let anybody tell you different.
I just want to say how honored I am to be friends with Lou.
I found a man who is neat and clean and enjoys vacuuming in the theater. And he also watches Spartacus.
Lou. Which guy was Lou again? Was he the tall guy or was he the dark-haired guy? The dark-haired guy. The big guy? Oh, Lou. Yeah. I just want to thank Lou. Lou.
Since clearly I had my lines memorized at the second rehearsal for this show, I thought I could take a minute and make this little video for you, particularly since Andrea asked, and we know how subtly Andrea can ask for things.
I love you. I think you're very funny, in a dry sort of way.
I had a choice. Spielberg or the company. So I told Mo to go with the company.
I expected Lou to be your regular director, ascot, beret, tweed suit with a pipe.
I love that you have that amazing outgoing personality. That's not you, but you have an amazing personality.
It has been 5 years of the company, which means really that it has been 5 years of Lou Scarpati brilliance, which you remind us of on almost a weekly basis.
Lou Scarpati, Scarpati.
He is riveting, ravishing, raw, and riveting.
What I saw was a guy who looked like he was played defensive. He was a defensive lineman for Georgia Tech. He was a guy he weighed twice as much as me. Big burly chest, shaved head, and I was like wearing gym shorts with no shoes and no socks. He opened the door and I was like, "Hey, are you Lou?" "Hi, I'm Bart." He said, "Come on in." It was like I was coming over to watch Monday Night Football.
Those words, Lou? Don't suck.
Don't suck.
Don't suck.
Don't suck. Don't suck.
Don't suck.
It's like lowest of the totem pole actor before Don't Suck. Meryl Streep after Don't Suck.
I know it comes from the heart when you say that to us, and you are a good man.
The guy was brilliant.
Working with you is always a delight. You understand actors implicitly and are very sensitive to their needs. Granted, we haven't always seen eye to eye, but ultimately I always trust your judgment, and it has almost always paid off.
You just bring out the best in every single person that has ever walked across that stage. None of our performances in any of the shows that we've ever produced, including the readings, would ever be at the level that they're at without you, because you're just an amazing director.
He's the best director I've ever known, ever worked with.
You just let me be free on stage. You let my gut take over, you let my instincts take over, and that's what your directing does.
Somebody will say something and you'll give them a note, and I'll see it in their eyes that they see what you see now that you've given them the note, and then they do it, and you do the yes, and you throw us off. But it's an amazing thing that you can do.
I had such a wonderful time working with you and the rest of the cast, and I can't thank you enough for giving me an equity contract, because that is so hard to come by these days.
And you know what, the biggest thing I think that we want to share with you is that we realize that it is mostly you. It is you. If it wasn't for you, where would we be? You know what, I don't even want to think about it, quite frankly. It's a little, it's like a nightmare.
We got people who do work on Broadway coming back to be with our director, so I think that may say something.
I personally want to thank you for all the wonderful collaborations we've had over the last few years, starting with Woody Allen's Riverside Drive. I have to say that I've really grown as an artist and as a person through our various collaborations. And I'd say probably most strikingly with Copenhagen and Barefoot in the Park. These both gave me opportunities to really stretch and grow as an actor. And I can't thank you enough for casting me in these plays.
He is a colleague, he's a friend, he's a mentor, and he's one of the best directors I've ever worked with.
He talked to me about, you know, the philosophy of the company and what he was trying to do, and to really bring people together to do good work, to have a group of actors who, you know, bam, we put up a show, and you know, the idea is that the shows are different each time because you don't specifically block. He said, we're not going to do these specific movements. He wants it to be organic, more almost like film. And I really, you know, Lou, I really appreciate your thoughts and your direction and your goal in putting this together.
This guy has to deal with, I think this will put it in perspective for you, for anyone who's been to the DMV once a year, 2 years, or whatever. He pretty much has to do that every day. A variety of government agencies constantly dealing with. And actors. Oh, as an actor, I can tell you, we're not easy. So it's like corralling kittens. I've tried it. I don't do it anymore.
We would not be nearly the company that we are were it not for your tremendous hard work and efforts.
You have helped me grow enormously as an actor. You have you've just expanded my entire range because you've trusted me with things that I didn't trust myself with. You've told me I could do it when I've told you I can't do it. And there's really no better gift to a person who has self-doubt than to have someone who has no doubt about them standing next to them. And that's what you do for me. You just you find in me something that I can never find in myself, and you bring it out and you let me share it with our audiences. And most of the time I get the credit for it. And so just wanted to say thank you.